What's up, Tormenta Nation? My name's Olivia Connelly, and today we're starting a new series where we get to know the players a little bit better. This is Jake.
My name's Jake Dengler. I'm excited to be here and can't wait to talk.
Jake, where'd you grow up and how did it shape you into who you are today?
I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'd say Baltimore was a big soccer community, and so growing up with two brothers, it's kind of shaped me into the player I am today and the person I am.
Did your brothers play soccer or anyone in your family have any history that led you to want to play?
Luckily, my older brother just played slightly, and my parents didn't know much about it, but they didn't push me too hard by not knowing that, so I just kind of grew to love myself, and that's kind of what kept me, I think, into it right now.
And they always supported you through it?
Yeah, every decision I made, colleges and everything, they've just supported me and let me make every single decision by myself, whether it's a mistake or anything. I've been able to learn and just grow from that.
And you've played soccer for a long time, and I know a common thing with athletes is becoming burnout. Did you ever go through that?
I had a year in 2020 when after I signed my first pro contract with Loudoun United, I had a situation off the field that happened, and I truly questioned quitting soccer, and I wasn't sure if I was going to come back from that mistake off the field. And after plenty of thoughts and tears with my parents and conversations that were had, I decided to push at it. I took a step back, dropped the level, and from there I grew my love for soccer again because I just started enjoying it again, and then I found myself Tormenta the next year. And, yeah.
That's awesome. How old were you when you started playing soccer?
I was 3, and I have a cute little picture of me at my brother's first practice or something, to where I'm just dribbling a ball in my little tennis shoes, and then there's another picture where I have my first cleats are baseball cleats because, like I said, my parents knew nothing about it, so they just thought any cleats were proper cleats.
Yeah. So was that the only setback that you've probably gone through with soccer, or do you have any other struggles that you go through?
I'd say there's always struggles, but major struggles, I've luckily never had any injuries. My younger brother's going through an ACL recovery right now, and luckily nothing like that's ever happened to me. The only thing that's happened was 2020 when me and Loudoun split ways. And besides that, I've been very lucky with my career so far, and hopefully it stays that way.
What is your favorite memory from soccer that you've ever had?
Last year's an easy one to say, winning the championship with that group of guys, the easiest one I could say. I could go back to winning a national championship when I was at the club level. That was my first taste of victory, I guess, and winning something special, and doing that with a group of guys that you worked a whole year with. And I could say that's up there with the USL League one, but winning a first pro trophy with the group of guys we had, like I said, a whole different memory.
Yeah.
Nothing will top that.
So what does your average day look like when you're in season, training, practicing, games, stuff like that?
In season, so since I have a dog, I have to wake up a little earlier, and I take my dog on a walk, get in, eat breakfast now. We go training, then after that we come back, we have lunch. From there, we were supposed to go golfing today, and we sometimes have little days like that, and then we'll do a dinner with a group of guys, and then just watch Netflix or play Rocket League.
Nice. And out of season, does much change? Are you still training?
Yeah, out of season, not much changes. There's more downtime, obviously, but yeah, not much changes. I pick up other different hobbies. I like to fish a lot. I like to travel, so anytime I can do that, I usually do that.
Yeah, that's cool. You said you had a dog. What kind of dog, or what's her name?
It's a black lab mix. Her name's Layla, and I still don't know what she's mixed with. I got her last year, actually, in Statesboro.
Cool.
Kind of by mistake, but happened, and yeah, it's the best thing that happened.
Is it hard doing that with playing soccer, having those responsibilities?
I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's definitely different, something that I wasn't ready for last year, or early last year, whereas I think this year I've kind of took it on much better. And yeah, she's very sweet and an easy dog to handle, so it's been good.
So what is something you like to do in Statesboro when you're not playing soccer with your friends?
Well, me and Cass have gotten into bowling a lot. We have different groups that like to do different things. Chris and TJ, we plan on going golfing quite a bit, and however many guys want to do that. We play Super Smash a lot. That's on the Switch for anybody that plays that. We obviously like to eat all the local restaurants, maybe have a drink or two, depending on who we're with and what day of the week it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have any things that you do differently when you're playing and when you're not, focuses that you're making sure that you're sticking to during season compared to outside of season?
This off season I kind of put into like my most important thing to do was to gain weight, and luckily I've gained like 8 pounds, and that was like the whole thing this off season was getting arms, chest bigger, just to add that extra weight that I didn't have last year, and to push myself like this year to really do that. In season, it's kind of just to keep that weight going and then stay fit and making sure I'm ready for each day. And last year being the only guy, or one of the only guys to play every minute of every game, it's kind of just a focus to stay healthy and making sure I'm doing everything right daily.
Do you have any superstitions before a soccer game?
So a lot of guys like rap music and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I usually put on songs that I can sing along to, and I'm a big T-Swizzle fan, so anything T-Swift or like Morgan Wallen, I'll like listen to kind of like calm myself, and then right before we go out I do smelling salts. And I think that's okay to say, but I do that quite a bit, and yeah, that's about my only superstitions.
Do you have any specific cleats that, like, with cleats are you like attached and I have to wear these, or is it just new each year?
It kind of changes, but last year I got used to these laceless copas that I've been wearing, and so now I have 4 pairs that I'm going through. I have 2 like the soft ground, 2 firm ground, and I'll just rotate through them, and hopefully they last me the year.
And is it hard to get those like broken in, kind of natural?
Yeah, right away. They're nice leather, so they break in pretty fast.
Do you have any goals for this season or in 2023 in general?
For team, like I'd set both of them separate, team and individual goals. Team goals, I obviously want to get another championship at the end of the year, but I'd love to place top 2 regular season, and then hopefully we beat our first MLS club in the Open Cup. I'd say those are like my 3 major goals for the team. Individually, I want to stay healthy all year and hopefully see myself back on team of the season and maybe defender of the year. But yeah, I'd say those are my goals, and the main one is just to stay healthy and maybe play every single minute this year again.
Awesome. Those are good goals. Well, thank you for joining us today, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Olivia.